across to Switzerland where all the yodelers be to try to learn to yodel with my yodel-o-dee. I climbed a big high mountain on a clear and sunny day and met a yodeling gal up in a little Swiss chalet. She taught me to yodel, yodel-o-dee, yodel-o-dee, yodel-o-dee. She taught me to yodel, yodel-o-dee, 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 yodel-o-dee-lo. Well, now I'm gonna teach you how to yodel just like me. It's easy when you're singing to go yodel-o-dee. First you take a deep breath and it's KO 1, 2, 3. Then you'll hear yodel if you listen close to me. Yeah, this is how to yodel, yodel-o-dee, yodel-o-dee, yodel-o-dee. This is how to yodel, yodel-o-dee.
Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the U.S. Navy.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! All right, welcome. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Thank you. No, please. No, please. Please. Please sit down and relax. I think everybody at home knows that you're being completely phony about this, and you're only doing it because you were asked to by a desperate and needy warm-up comedian who knows that his very livelihood depends on how well I am received by you. Don't let it affect how funny I am when you realise this man has 3 children. I'm kidding. I would never be so evil. It's a great day for America, everybody. It's a great day for Illinois Governor Blagojevich. He's continuing on that media tour he's doing. He was on, yesterday he was on The View, The Today Show, Good Morning America. Today his hair was on the Animal Planet and Unsolved Mysteries. NBC are refusing... They are refusing to air the Super Bowl ad from PETA, the People Against Tall Animals, because... Yeah, they don't like it if you're cruel to tall animals. They don't mind it if you're cruel to short animals, but to tall... I know they love all animals. Anyway, they're good. They're good people, Peter. We like them. Anyway, the ad features beautiful women getting, you know, sexy with vegetables. I'm with NBC on this. I don't want to... If I want to see a beautiful woman get it on with a vegetable, I'll look through the window at Hugh Hefner's house. I don't need to be seeing that on TV. That's right. Now, NBC are saying that the PETA vegetable commercial is too suggestive. Now, what?
understand. How can a vegetable be suggestive? Do we have a picture of any normal vegetable? There you are. How can that... What does that suggest to you? Maybe the vegetable isn't suggestive. Maybe you're filthy. There's big news from the world of science today. A new study says that whether or not you're shy depends on your genes. Look, there's a headline about it. Look, there you are, scientists' DNA may choose. See, it's a headline, so that means it's true. Now, I'm thinking, scientists have just figured that out. I discovered the link between genes and shyness years ago. If you wear jeans that show off your thong, you're not shy. That goes for the ladies, too, actually, if they... You know what, these personality, the gene thing, bull crap I call on this. I don't say bull crap, but... I say bull and then I say another word. But I can't say it here because they'll pixelate it. You should have seen the picture of the vegetable I wanted to show you, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, the scientists are saying that, you know, because of genetics, they can look at a baby and determine whether it will be shy or outgoing. And I'm thinking, oh, you're out of your mind. Who ever heard of a shy baby? A baby will take a crap right in front of you, right in front of you. And then, when the baby's taking it will laugh at you and spit in your face. A baby is just like Andy Dick. Except the baby will eventually walk. Now, I know scientists have discovered great things like electricity and telephones and computer porn and stuff, but I hate any scientific study that tries to explain human behaviour. People cannot be broken down into equations. Of course, there's certain genetic predispositions towards behaviour. For instance, I have a genetic predisposition to drink too much, but at a certain point, I took the responsibility of not doing that. I also have a genetic predisposition to bedazzling all of my underwear. I'm still working on that. You know, I'm still trying to get that. That's how you can sometimes hear my underpants jingling. It's either that or my musical testicle. There it goes. No, what I'm saying is that making a pathology out of the human condition, I don't think that's right. It takes away any responsibility of the individual. It's just like, I'm not really shy, I just have a condition. Or I'm not really a thief, I've just got a gland in my neck that makes me a robbing bastard. Or I'm not really a habitual liar, I'm just the governor of Illinois. You see, there's a certain point, you know. That's what I'm saying. Of course, the cure for that one is jail. What I'm saying is, everybody has personal responsibility. We're defined by our actions, not our genetic predisposition. I believe it was Aristotle who said, we are what we repeatedly do. Although in Aristotle's case, that was young men. Craig, you just outed Aristotle on TV. Take that, Aristotle. Anyway, I've got nothing against scientists. I don't want you to think that. I like scientists. Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Phil. You name some. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Actually, no. Bill Nye the Science Guy owes me an explanation. That bastard was here. And when Bill Nye was here, he promised he was going to blow something up. It was going to be awesome. And we set it all up, and we all waited, and it went... It was like his experiment farted. It was very, very lame. Now, and we know lame on the show. If you've seen the show, you know we do lame. But this was unbelievably lame. This was so lame, it defied the laws of physics. It both blew and sucked at the same time. I know. So, that night, he wasn't Bill Nye the Science Guy. He was just like Bill Nye, a guy. That made me laugh there. Anyway, I think why are scientists looking for the shyness gene? Is the reason, of course, is that most scientists are lonely people who are shut away in a lab and they're shy. Are these the best people to decide who are social or not? Like, have you ever talked to a girl a couple of times? Oh, you're very social, aren't you? Another thing that scientists say they've discovered a gene that makes you gay. Gene Hackman, he's gorgeous. I couldn't think of anybody else who was a bit younger. Gene Hackman, really? Gay guys all over America going, I'm gay, but Gene Hackman? And it won't surprise you to learn that I have a gay gene. He's right over there. How are you doing, gay gene? All right? That's right. Gay gene. All right, get off. He has a genetic predisposition to being fierce. All right, we gotta go. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where we're looking at, genetic predispositions. For example, I have a genetic predisposition to find yodeling monkeys adorable. If you don't like yodeling monkeys, go and join Al-Qaeda. On you go. Also, I'm not talking about the genes, also talking about the personality tests. You know the personality... I took a personality test once. It was towards the beginning of my stay in Show Business Hospital. I was in rehab, all right? I was in rehab, and in rehab they give you what they call the Minnesota Multiphasic Personnel Inventory Test, MMPI test. It caught me by surprise, because the last thing you expect after 15 years of active alcoholism is somebody waking you up and going, pop quiz! And you're like, no! 600 multiple choice questions, but the test is from Minnesota, so the choices are you betcha or gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Do you know, this is true. In the test, one of the questions in the test is, do you hear voices that tell you what to do? And the voices in my head were like, no, don't tell them you hear. Tick no. And then I get the thing back from my counsellor in the treatment centre, and he says, you checked that you hear voices? I said, well, yes, I hear them, but they're crazy, so I don't listen to them, obviously. Anyway, what this personality test said about me was that I was an extrovert with extremely low self-esteem. Apparently, that's a very rare personality type. There is no treatment, so the doctor says, you better go to Hollywood, at least you might earn a couple of bucks. And that's true. To a degree. All right. That's right. Laugh at my pain. Yeah. Nothing like a half-hearted round of applause when you open up to everyone. All righty. I can't be mucking around here. Do we have time for the emails tonight, do we? Yeah?
Yes, Craig, there's time, so open your mind to the magical ride on email. I've got blisters on my fingers.
All right, this is from John in Fitzhugh in Oklahoma. Fitzhugh. Didn't I hear a joke about that once? Something Fitzhugh, something Fitzpatrick? I can't remember, right? And then I think there was a vegetable that I wasn't allowed to show involved. Anyway, John says, hey, Craig. Hey, John. I am the mayor of a small town of 200 people in Fitzhugh. He's the mayor? John, the mayor of Fitzhugh? John says, he doesn't even put his second name. Well, I guess everybody knows John the Mayor. John Mayer? Is it from John Mayer? Wow! He's going out with Jennifer Aniston, I think. Nobody knows for sure. Anyway, John Mayer says, I am the mayor of a small town of 200 people in Fitzhugh, Oklahoma. I need some ideas to drum up tourism for our town. Any thoughts? I was thinking about Craig Ferguson Day. Yeah, that's going to have them rolling in. What are you doing this summer vacation? Fitzhugh, Oklahoma for me. Why? Craig Ferguson Day. What happens on Craig Ferguson Day? Well, we all get together, there's a couple of yodeling monkeys, and then we ask a drunk 600 questions. This is from Sue in Ottumwa in Iowa. Ottumwa. Oh, pardon me. I'm not originally from Ottumwa. This is Sue. She says, "Hey-ya, Craig. Hey-ya, Sue." I wonder if Sue is the mayor of Ottumwa, Iowa. Because if you're not the mayor, Sue, don't email me. She says, have you ever been to a cherry speed spitting contest? A cherry speed... What's that, when you spit cherries really fast? No, I haven't been to one. I feel so bad about that. Still, I'll try and fill the empty, hollow, gaping hole in my life with a yodeling monkey. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
If your life leaves you with questions, seek advice from under the sea. Dear Aquaman, please give your advice to me, Aquaman.
Hey! You love to have a look at the old half-man, half-fish, don't you? Splish, splash! I'm taking a bath in a tub full of helpfulness. Bring me a letter. Thank you, George. Dear Aquaman, I'm curious to know it is how you are underwater but your hair isn't wet. Well, thanks. Thanks for cracking a hole in the otherwise airtight logic of a man who lives underwater and talks to fish. Good for you, big man. Good for you. Good for you, you saw it was a charade. Good for you. Any kids you want to tell about Santa Claus? Good for you, you sanctimonious... Goodbye, everybody. Pixelate Aquaman! Right. Do you see that? Do you see that? They pixelated Aquaman. It's not like he had a funny-looking vegetable in his mouth or anything. Not then. I have seen him with a funny-looking vegetable in his mouth. He enjoys salad. What can I tell you? My first guest wrote the Afro Samurai Resurrection soundtrack, which is in stores now. Please welcome my old friend, RZA. Hello, old bean. How are you?
I'm pretty good, pretty good. Good to see you.
You look a little like you might have had a big night. What's going on with the sunglasses inside at nighttime? What's happening?
I just came back from Vegas, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Las Vegas, Nevada?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
What were you doing there?
Everything that you know, what you do in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, not if you're on a talk show the next night.
That's true.
And I've known you for what, 4 years now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're suffering right now. I can
Yes,
tell.
sir.
Things are a little rough. There's some water there. I think
on.
there's some water right there.
I think I'm gonna use that.
Have some of that. Yeah, go on. Get that down, you poor soul.
That's better than last night.
Yeah. No. What were you drinking last night, then?
It was clear, but it wasn't water.
Ah, yes. Yes, and did you stay up late and enjoy the company of girls shaking their booties? You did? And why didn't you call me?
Man, you know, I was really, what they call it, very preoccupied, I guess.
You were preoccupied. Yeah, I've never known you to be so spontaneous like this. What was the deal?
No, man. It's just one of those nights where I think I just zoned out, shall I say.
Yeah. I did that once for 15 years. You know you're in trouble, though, if you wake up in a dumpster and somebody asks you 600 questions. Then you know there's going to be...
you know it's serious.
It's going to be a problem for you. What does your fiancée say about this?
I haven't been home yet.
Okay. Anything you want to say to her before you get back?
Sorry, baby.
Oh, come on.
Nah.
He's not that bad
No,
most of the time.
Plus,
No, she's got you there. You actually are. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Hey, you got married recently.
I did get married recently. Yeah. I didn't, go to Vegas, though.
Go to Vegas, though.
So you're getting married, right?
Yeah, I'm getting married.
Right. Well, up until last night, you were getting married anyway. When are you going to do it?
I think I'm going to do it August 8th this year.
August the 8th?
Yeah.
But any specific reason for that date?
It's just a...
It's going to take you then to,
to
get your act together?
Yeah, take me a few months to clean it up. Now, we chose August 8th. It's the day after her birthday. It's to keep me always remembering my anniversary.
Right.
I watch a lot of TV shows, and it seems that, Jackie Gleason on the Honeymooners. He
that's
forgets.
bad, yeah.
Fred Flintstone forgets. I don't want to be one of those guys.
And do you often compare yourself to Jackie Gleason and Fred Flintstone? Because I think if I were to compare you to Jackie Gleason or Fred Flintstone, you would be rightfully insulted. One's a cartoon character and one's Fred Flintstone. But
hey, we're good American men.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Hey, can I ask you, is this an octopus? What is that?
Well, I said it's a samurai with two swords, but...
Yeah, it's a samurai with two swords. Do you know what? It's like one of those ink blot tests.
Uh-huh.
You know when you get the ink blot test and you have to tell if you're crazy or not by looking at the ink blot?
Yeah.
What do you always see?
A
samurai with two swords,
A samurai
right?
with two swords, because this is not... somebody at the back room, they was like, no, that's a monkey with a bat.
Yeah. I actually thought initially it was a sparkly vagina. I was like, what? And then I thought, no, there's no such thing. Except maybe in Las Vegas. Have you ever been to the town of Pahrump, near Las Vegas?
No, I haven't been there.
Well, may I recommend it?
Sure.
It's on the way home if you're driving. Slightly. You have to go by the penitentiary and then out into the desert about 50 miles. But it's... it's kind of... I like the town because it's named after a fart.
After a what?
It's named after a fart. Pahrump. I mean, what else can it be named after?
Man. That wasn't me, was it?
No. Do you feel a little... What's your hangover cure? What do you do to cure your hangover?
Man, just drink more. I got...
That's exactly what I did.
We have a big party tonight, so...
You have a big party tonight?
Yeah, so I guess I'll be back at it again.
Yeah. I don't know if you're appearing here, plugging your new album, or if this is just an intervention. I'm beginning to feel a bit like Dr. Drew here.
Hey, well, that's what friends are for. I needed your help. I needed to have some clear water.
Yeah, you have some clear water, and you got your sparkly T-shirt on, and then you can relax, and then come back later, and you're going to perform for us, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, it's good to see you, my friend,
Thanks,
even although
man.
I know that you're suffering
Thanks,
a little
man.
bit. Thanks for coming in. RZA, everybody. We'll be back. We'll be right back with Jared Harris.
It's the return of Michael Caine in space.
One way to get a woman into bed is to flatter her with compliments. Another way is to be me. All right.
That was the return of Michael Caine in space.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the big genetics show where we're talking about genetics. Well, we were, and then I forgot about it. And then RZA had a hangover, and you're pretty much up to speed now. And if you're staying up to see more of the monkey, go to bed. He's not coming back. Or is he? My next guest is a very good actor. You can catch him in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, which is a film which is out now. Take a look at that. Please welcome Jared Harris, everybody. Jared Harris. Jared.
Welcome, thank you. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Well, thanks for coming on the show, and congratulations on the Benjamin Button movie. It's a huge success, isn't it? About the Brad Pitt going backwards in time through aging processes.
Getting younger as he gets older.
Yes. Do you find yourself doing that?
No, I wish I did, but I just get myself getting older, I'm wishing I was younger. I mean, my dad saying to me at one point, we were in a bar, and this woman walks past, and she's collecting for Christmas. And she's in this little sort of girly Santa outfit. She's this tiny little dress on. And she walks past and he goes, in my mind, Jared, I'm still 30.
Yeah. You know, I was the girl in that Santa outfit as well.
I heard that from my brother.
Yeah. No, your dad was a notorious... Yeah. No,
this seems to be a theme of the show.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it is. I got talking about it. It's because I was talking about this genetics, and I go, if your dad was, are you a notorious drinker?
I should be, yeah. But I think I maybe hopefully learned from that and didn't quite go down that road as excessively as he did.
Right.
I see Jason Fleming told me this story. He's in Benjamin Button as well. His dad and my dad knew each other when they were young men in Hollywood.
Right.
And a party for Elizabeth Taylor was giving, and she cut off the alcohol and kicked everybody else out. She wanted to go to bed.
This is Elizabeth Taylor we're
Elizabeth
talking
Taylor,
about.
yeah. And so she gets everyone out of the house, and she goes up to bed, and she finds Jason Fleming's father and my father downing all the Chanel No. 5 because she'd run out of alcohol.
I find that rather endearing, actually. Well, I also am surprised that the Elizabeth Taylor said that's enough alcohol, because you know when Elizabeth Taylor back in the day said that's enough alcohol, that really was enough alcohol. That's like an Australian barmaid saying no, you've had enough. I mean that's.
Well, she'd been trained by Richard Burton.
Richard
Maybe
Burton.
she'd learned when to say no.
Was he a friend of your dad's, Richard Burton?
They got to know each other on Wild Geese. Wild Geese, and they got to be very good friends at that point.
Yeah. So what about, you've never been to rehab then, so you haven't had the 600...
I haven't done
Oh, well, it's hilarious. You should get along there. I love this.
I'm looking forward to doing this test.
The 600...
Yeah, the 600 questions.
I think the danger about that test is when someone asks you 600 questions, you start thinking you're important.
Or you get to the end and they go, personality test, and at the end they go, no, I didn't find one.
Yeah,
Start
no personality
again.
at all, that's it, yeah. Now, how's Jamie, your brother, doing? I know you're
He's doing
Jamie
really
very
well.
Where is
he's doing really. He's in London doing a movie with Bernard Rose.
The director, Bernard Rose, yes. What's the movie?
I don't know the name of it.
Oh, really?
I'm really embarrassed. No.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
It's an improvised film. I don't know the name of the movie.
Well, but that'll be nice in London. Do you miss London? You live here now, don't you?
I live here now. Yeah. No, not a lot. No. I mean, I lived there for like the first 17, 18 years, and then I moved to New York. I was in New York for about 15 years. Yeah.
Were you doing the theatre in New York?
I did the whole theatre scene.
Did you walk up and down Broadway in your dancing pumps trying to get things?
Right.
Yeah. Your little Santa outfit.
Trying to pitch the show, sell tickets any way possible, because it was all off Broadway. Yeah.
Well, off Broadway. That's when it's not in a very big theatre.
Yeah.
Because I was in off Broadway. Yeah, it was very, very small theatre. It was just me actually doing jazz hands in a bathroom.
I'd pay to go see that.
Yeah, gentlemen did. Yeah. I've said too much.
Jamie said he used to sing on the set of Lemony Snicket.
Yes.
He used to sing Achy Breaky Heart, and you'd do dance numbers.
Yes, that's right. Well, Jamie, we did this film, Lemony Snicket's Series of Unfortunate Events, and unfortunately Jamie and I were completely cut out of the film. That was an unfortunate event. But there was plenty of Jim Carrey to go around, so the folks were delighted.
It so happens when you read one of those scripts with like a big star in it, and you kind of go, how much of my part is actually... Most of it's going to be off camera.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be there making Jim Carrey look good, you know. I'll be...
Well, he did a great job because he
I'll
looked
be the character going... When he makes his ass talk, I'll be going... That's what I wanted to be an actor for, to go... When Jim Carrey's going... with his talking ass.
So do you want to act? Do you want to
No, I
keep
don't
doing
want to
acting?
act. I'm not any good at it. I'm not like you. I can't. No, I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, no, I was waiting for you to say no, you're not.
I said that already. I said you were great before you did that.
Yeah, but you only said it once. You should say it a little more than that. I mean, I said it, and then you say no, and I go yes, and then you go no. That's
Didn't
usually
they cover
what
all this on that questionnaire?
Yeah, that's what in the 600 questions. Are you a good actor? No. Are you sure? Oh, all right, I'm not bad. Yeah. No, I don't know. Now, what do you... I mean, in the film with Brad Pitt, he's a very big star, of course. Did everything go all right there?
Yeah, great. He's a lovely guy.
Is he? I hear he famously enjoys marijuana cigarettes. Is that true?
They weren't passing any out on set.
Right.
Unfortunately...
You know, I can tell when people are lying.
Yeah. That's why I got these.
No,
I mean, he's like a very cool guy. He's good looking. He's talented. He's funny.
He's married to Angelina Jolie. Oh, are they married? I don't think they're married.
Yeah.
They got 6 kids.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't get much more married than that. That's pretty married. Do you have any kids?
No kids. No.
Better get moving on that then.
I know.
Yeah, I know. They cost a fortune, though.
Well, apparently.
Yeah, no, they cost a lot of money.
How much do you need for each one?
Well, it depends, where you get them. Yeah. You get a bit more reasonably priced kid at a Walmart than you will at, one of the more expensive stores. I don't know how much they cost, but it just seems to always be money going out the door for the kids.
I suppose you'll be able to soon. You'll be able to do all that. You can sort of genetically
choose.
profile.
Yes, I would like my kid to not be shy. Or yes. Yeah. What would you like? Would you like an outgoing kid or a shy kid?
Well, I outgoing because I was very shy growing up, which I feel is like a bit of a burden on your back, isn't it? So trying to get over it. So I'd say outgoing.
Are you a big believer in choosing your children scientifically, using science fiction methods? Would you do it?
Yes, I'd say no red hair.
No red hair?
Yeah, no red hair, man.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
Yeah, that's like a...
Why?
Well, because there's like this whole thing about gingers.
I've heard... Now, so this has been said before on this show, that, people have said, and one actress said it, and then she came back after the interview and asked us if we would cut it out. Remember this? But she said people with red hair are smelly.
There you go.
Now, I'm from Scotland. I've met a lot of people with red hair, and none of them smelled that good. No, they didn't smell that bad. They didn't. You're kind of you're kind of red.
Yeah, I'm a redhead, definitely a redhead.
Do
I smell?
Yeah.
Not at the moment.
You don't smell bad.
No,
to
I
me.
feel all right. So
No, you smell lovely. RZA smelled like a brewery when he was out here, but you smell fine. Anyway, listen, we got to go. It's been lovely talking with you. Give my best to Jamie when you're talking to her.
Definitely will.
And come back and see us anytime.
I'd love to, yes.
Jared Harris, everybody. We'll be right back. My next guest is, well, he was my first guest as well. He's feeling a little fragile, so I would like you to be nice to him. At home, don't make any loud noises. While he is performing Afro Samurai 2 open theme from the soundtrack to the Afro Samurai The Resurrection, please welcome RZA and Stone Mecca, everybody. RZA and Stone Mecca.
With my finger on the trigger like I'm pulling out my sword. This is combat, man, this is war. Afro! So many times I had to sneak up on them quicker with my finger on the trigger like I'm pulling out my sword. This is combat, man, this is war.
Afro! Brain stream with the heart of blood stain with the blood of martyrs. These things never in this story. Afro's the author. They tried to bother the great sight of my father, so I'm living today like there's no tomorrow. Sword inside my sheath, my heart is filled with grief for all the dead souls we chopped into peace. Return of the Afro scene, fatal being guillotine. Sword in my hand, I want that #1 headband.
So many times I had to sneak up on a quicker with my finger on the trigger like I'm pulling out my sword. This is combat, man, this is war.
Afro! Afro, samurai. You gotta be the #1 samurai. Afro, samurai. You gotta be the #1 samurai. Afro, samurai. You gotta be the #1. Samurai, you gotta be the #1 samurai. Afro, samurai, you gotta be the #1. It's 2009, a new year. We got a new president making a new change in this world. And right now, we gotta have the spirit inside of us to realize that nothing can stop us. We all as Americans, the greatest country in the world on the planet Earth. Right now, nothing can stop us. We're gonna do it like this. Come on.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now. Hey, 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 oh. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now.
Yeah, yo, check it. The greatest people of all time started with small crimes. When others had big tops, I had small dimes. Trying to make a come up, the blow used to numb up a few G's a week. My clique used to sum up till my brother got locked up. My girl got knocked up. My homie East got popped up. Shot up, cops plugged the block. No way to eat, so I dropped a half a G on a rated SB. 1200 sampler in a Yamaha 4-track, the bass from the lab. Used to blow the door back, both were doing stick-ups, trying to make a Vic up, waiting outside for the green truck to pick up. It wouldn't work, be back to chopping nicks up. These girls out there, they couldn't resist us. When I was stressed, I went to the rest, and the pad on the... Yo.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now.
It's the feel I want y'all to feel.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
You know what I learned on the show tonight? I don't know if you learned anything, but what I learned was that there are some vegetables that look so sexy that if you even threaten to show them on the CBS network, they will pixelate your vegetables. Doesn't anybody have a problem with this? This is insane! Wait a minute, that vegetable looks like a penis. Pixelate it. Why? Then people won't think about penises. What do you care? I'm the censor. I've got to stop people thinking about penises. Too late! They're already thinking about them. I'm here! We gotta go. See you tomorrow.